Jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on slide, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down, walk.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Indiana Pacers. Barnes the screen. Siakam, right side. Pass the ball. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. But that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And here is Ball after Miles Turner was able to get the triple. And a wide-open look for Siakam. They grabbed their own miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Turner. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And so Brown will bring it up for Indiana. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Right side, Porter. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Siakam outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Hield, and the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Outside, Ball. And Anunoby now top of the key. Offline from the top of the key. And so here is Indiana. And so Indiana again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
McConnell with it. Pass to Duren. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Duren, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Siakam has it in the corner. They get the rebound. Back to Ball. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ball's got 6 points.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
To the paint. Out to Smith. Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Here's Duren. They need this one. And Duren slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Hield attacking. It's stolen by Schroeder. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Siakam's shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Halliburton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Now Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Siakam's got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Turner throws it down.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto will go for a different look here.
Amazing offensive turnover. Well done.
Here's Ball. He has 6. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. And taken away by Brown. Here's Mathurin. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Mathurin, one of those guys who wants to deliver as many blows as he absorbs. Draws the foul there.
Free throw off from Mathurin. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. And it's Haliburton missing. Raptors leading by 3. Barnes left side. Back to Ball. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Barnes. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Toppin. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Number 7.
Raptors with the lead. Down low. Here's Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk. You got to put down in his face.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Haliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. Pass to Turner. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 7 points for Miles Turner.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
And here is Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Here's Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. Haliburton outside. For the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Porter in the corner. Siakam for 3. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pacers trailed by 6. Back to Hield. With his first shot attempt. And the basket is good.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Siakam left side. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Siakam's got 10 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the rock.
And Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Here's McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Anunoby. Healed on the double team. And here is Ball. He's covered by McConnell. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Duren pulls it in. Pacers trailed by 6. 3-pointer. That shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Siakam for 3. Pass to Nora. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Raptors leading by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
TJ Allen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Indiana. From deep, Trent. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hey, Greg, we love watching TJ McConnell on the court. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Smith, no good. Toronto leading by 5. It's stolen by Smith. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got 10.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Schroeder outside. Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Halliburton drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Trent with the wide open look. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Brown outside. .24 seconds left in the third. The shot by Turner, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And Pirtle sends it back. Buries it down low. 11 points in the game.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And we've reached the end of the third. That's 41. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Back to ball. Toronto working the ball around now. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Back to Smith. And stolen by Siakam. To the middle. Stolen. And here is Duren. Good D by Barnes. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team
Time. Called here, Indiana decides to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The Raptors making a switch here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Think you, David. Pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Anunoby with it. From deep three-point land. And again, Toronto with the triple.
3 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
In the corner, it's Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
First team.
The defense must guard the first move, and Buddy Hield has them committed on that pump fake.
Doris, amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really, think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas. Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Turner. Outside for Halliburton. It's up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 9. Pass the ball. Back to Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect. What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Turner. Here's Toppin. 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Launches a three. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Schroeder's got 10 points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Back to Anunoby. Ball no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Hield. Turner with the screen. To end the run. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Schroeder. Good on the triple.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now Halliburton. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Graffiti is words. You ain't outside like the curb. Hey, nerds. You only outside in the birds. We finna. Somebody gave you the nerve. You either. Or you could live and you learn. When it's your turn. Okay. Hey.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the 4th ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Now here's Toppin. And it's all from three-point range. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league. And right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday taking his time here. Rozier from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3 points.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Here's Nora. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. And stolen by Brown. Now the Pacers on the move. Yep, that one's good.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Here's Milwaukee. To the inside. He's off on that one. Now here's Hield. And he makes it.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Rozier outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Holiday. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
Halliburton outside. Turner with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Turner, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Brown with the steal. Now the Pacers on the move.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. And over the years, one thing we've seen from Jrue Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Hauled in by Brown.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Nora. Off target from three-point range. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality. Somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
Well, Clark, in the 2023 playoffs, the Milwaukee Bucks got sent home in the first round.
And an 8-versus-1 seed upset. We all thought they were set to make a deep playoff run. But injuries, untimely as they were, and the Heat had other plans.
To the left wing. Pass to Halliburton. Count it. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Indiana calls timeout.
Keep that energy going.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Allen. Back to Rozier. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Grayson Allen.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pacers with a rebound.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for McConnell. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Pass to Toppin. Outside, Brown. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Allen. Back to Rozier. Three-pointer is up. Middleton.
To me, they look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to affect them at both ends of the floor.
Now Allen. Rozier outside. from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Rozier's got 6.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
It's Walker on the wing. Still without a bucket. Duren, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Pass to Duren. Now here's Toppin. Clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Pacers.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
Everyone, come on, let me hear you.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Crowder outside. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Halliburton. Up top, Turner. Back to Halliburton. Over to the wing. Turner inside. Halliburton left side. Will it go? With 1 on the clock. Crowder grabs the miss. Outside Holiday. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. Back to Connaughton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Down low. Here's Toppin. The rebound by the Bucks.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
1:10 left in the second. Holiday with the ball. No points yet. Shoots over Halliburton. And the basket by Holiday. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Inside. Here's Turner. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Outside Hield. Just 5 to shoot. To win the cold spell. Drains the triple. Hield's got 5 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Crowder outside. Doubled by Turner. Allen on the wing. Over Hield. The Bucks rebound. The bank shot, no good.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Milwaukee calls timeout. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Milwaukee with the ball. And here's Rozier. Out to Beasley. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo for three. The Pacers pull it in. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. To the middle. With the floater. It's hauled in by Portis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, Clark with his mix of power and length. At times, Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan. But Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
And he's good on the second. Well, Clark, we know what Bobby Portis brings to the table. He loves to ball.
Yeah, he does, and he does it with a smile and with great passion and energy, and we do know that he'll give you double-digit points, and he'll stretch the floor with his three-point shooting.
Down low. Here's Durant, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, BA, including winning that championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Hield. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Smith. The three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. It's Middleton on the wing. He drops it from range. Middleton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." PA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's wide left. Outside Hield. Pass to Turner. Out to Hield. And stolen by Middleton. Here's Rozier. He takes it in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Halliburton with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the block. They get it back. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. Get loud right now.
Both teams making some changes here.
Everyone, make some noise.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Holiday. Allen outside. The long distance three is buried. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Pass to Turner. Toppin outside. Now here's Turner. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Allen with it. Picked up by Allen. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Aggressive move that time by Holiday. He's the engine that makes this offense churn.
And a valuable piece in the rotation, Clark. Grayson Allen can really shoot it.
Love his accuracy from behind the arc. Very efficient in his offensive game. And when he keeps himself under control emotionally, which he's done much better and much more of as a pro, he's a really good player.
Toppin with a double team. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Turner. For the finish. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Strong defensive instincts on full display that time from Turner. He knows exactly when to go after those steals.
Allen outside. Back to Crowder. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Toppin. Covered by Lopez. Tipped. Here's Allen. And the layup is good. Allen's got 9 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And I like whenever Hill attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now McConnell. To the wing on the left. Here's Nesmith. Here he goes. And they pick up 2. Nesmith's got his first 2 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Crowder. Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
McConnell with it. Durant in the high post. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Durant. Second shot opportunity. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Timeout called, the Pacers. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Brown with it. Picked up by Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
Portis outside. They double-team Allen to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Pass to Turner. Puts up a 3. And he stays with it. Hield with the ball. Middleton covering. And here's Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the basket by Halliburton.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Halliburton with the steal. Up top, Brown. Outside Hield. Count it.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen now.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And he's unable to get the second one. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Here's Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. To the inside. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Hield. Four on the clock. Spins. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort. Pays off for the Bucks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
He does not get the second one.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Here's Hield. The rebound by Allen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Here's Indiana. A 12-point game. Pass to Duren. And that one is hammered home.
Right there, Hield creating for his teammate. unselfish play that time.
And here's Rozier. Middleton outside. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I get the call and I go. Shawty go on my goons. Stop it. I am above the buffoon. Stop it. I am above all the rules. Look at my wrist and say freeze, freeze. I need to buy a new neck. I start wearing VVs. Yeah. He get the out the pick. He got the and he got the. So what is the use of my? She wanna put on a jewelry and play with it like she's entitled to it. I ain't done. Go to your room. I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on, they don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555. Had to influence the wave. 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes. I need another exit at the show, cause be lurking when I hit the road. Stupid, y'all gotta deal with the boss. Y'all gotta talk to the ones in control. Stupid, even if I take a loss, I stand on the money so tall I see growth. Stupid, turn on you. Stupid, take your credit, now your toes. Stupid, I cannot f with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on, they don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555. Had to influence the wave. 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes.
Well, welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now. Back to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside, Bane. Again, the miss by Bain.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now is still trying to find its way. Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Pass to Hield. They double him with Bain. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Bain, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morant outside. Memphis moving that ball around. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Toppin.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Brown. And here is Turner. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Outside, Smart. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Here's Turner. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Grizzlies trailed by 7 to the paint. Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating.
And Indiana making a change here. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Here's Mathurin. Right wing. Stolen. Pushing it up. The open look here for Sexton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To Duren. Here's the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Indiana again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it go with the three. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
The Grizzlies, 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. It seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Kennard's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Rose. They set the pick. Inside. Clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, we've got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players in the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Back to Hield. Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Now, here's Clark. From outside the arc, Toppin pulls it in. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Pass to Kennard. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. Halliburton with it. Hasn't made one yet. Nice D from Sexton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:55 left from the first half of basketball. Morant with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's in there.
After a cold first quarter, they've brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead right now. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Morant. The Pacers making the shot. Some solid defense from Brown.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's sent back by Turner. It falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. Now Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Memphis out in front, up 4. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Looking to end his cold spell.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now here's Morant. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And here's McConnell after the 3-pointer from Desmond Bane. Pass to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Here's Durham. Adams defending for Indiana. They have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
First personal foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Adams. Still without a basket. Screen by Adams. To the inside. Outside for Smart. Kept alive. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Bain looking around. Jackson with the screen. Floats one up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Hield outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 10. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Here's Hield. Drops it in from 11 feet. Hield's got 8 points.
Hield good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has yet to score.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Here's Brown. Turner with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 7 points for Miles Turner.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Pass to Aldama. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one falls. Halliburton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Brown. And he can't bank that one in. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Rose. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Halliburton with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Shots good by Kennard.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Kennard. Bane with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Here's Duren. Over Clark. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Kennard for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Back right at... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Plays it up off the glass. Mathurin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And Smart over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant into the hoop.
Oh! So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Got a hand on it. It's stolen by Adams. And they're pushing it up. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And they double up Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Up top, Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Brown scores after the quick crossover.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in. And that's 13 points for John Morant.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant got 11 in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 13. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter.
How about your pace-made stance team, everyone? Show them some love.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Pacers trail by 13. And that one is good. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And it's Morant missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for Memphis.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Indiana.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for John Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And they recover it. Here's Toppin. And that one, good.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
You know, it would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And it's Halliburton missing. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Off target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it,
I done found a reason, I made meaning of this grace I found. Got up off the ground, this Ellis for the learning, nothing urgent. I resurfaced, it's a sermon, I ain't burden bound. I got purpose, I ain't perfect, but I'm certain, right? I can't turn in spite, emerging from this burning light. What I've earned is mine, I ran him at my furthest line. The hands of turning time, my earnest trying to search and find. Tunnel vision blinded by the mission I reside in. Spot a goal and dive in, I'm out for growth and guidance. 5 aside, we out for battle, this is do or die. Who gon' rise from under tides and keep their eyes above it? Strength in numbers, winning ain't a place for comfort. Run a race or suffer, best to know your days are numbered. We triumphant, you best be taking cover. I was smothered, but I hit that shot before the buzzer. I feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my
my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Ready, set, go, indebted, full-fledged, I'm bringing it home.